All right, haves and have not fans, hope everybody's doing well. This particular video, and trust and believe, I am well aware there are a lot of characters who do not want this to happen, but to be honest, with it being the finale and just based off things like my family that prays, I'm pretty sure Katheryn Cryer is going to die when it comes to dealing with her new cellmate in jail, Diamond Castile. So remember, this is a relative of little Lizzie Castile, the little girl that was in the hit and run with Wyatt back in season 1 the back half of season 1. So before getting further into the video, please take a moment to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Alright guys, so we know that Jim, and I'm still mad how this was written because I really thought it was going to go back to what Mama Rose threatened Katheryn with, which was putting one of little Lizzie's relatives into the jail cell. But no, in order to get power of attorney, right? Is it power of attorney? Yeah, power of attorney. Basically become the executor of the Cryer estate. Jim orchestrated this plan, not with the Malones, but I guess with one of his other contacts to get Diamond arrested and tell her to rough up. Look, the fact that these episodes have been so inconsistent lately, I wouldn't be surprised if, let's say, Diamond was just randomly arrested and put in the cell and nobody told her a damn thing. That's what I'm kind of thinking here. That's how they'll write it, because here's what I think. Originally, Diamond was arrested and basically told nothing. Basically, okay, hey, you're going to be arrested. We need you to make it uncomfortable for your new cellmate because of, this particular person we're working with, and, we'll handle the rest and get you out. Okay, kind of like, how Veronica paid off those thugs to get arrested and gang rape and beat up on Justin in jail. However, nobody ever said, hey, the person you're going after is also the mother of the man who ran over your younger relative. I feel like that was a turning point, because look at how Diamond was interacting with Katheryn. Oh, you're going to be my bottom bitch. I never been with a grandma before. So it's just one of those situations where it's like, oh, Diamond was going to play ball, but when she found out it was even more personal, it's like, oh, she's going to take things to another level. Kind of like, again, a Marvel reference. If you watch Iron Man 1, when Obadiah Stane got the people from the 10 Rings to abduct Tony Stark and, basically kill him. But then they found out it was, wait a minute, Tony Stark? Hell no, you're going to pay us a lot more than what you originally did. We didn't know we were going after the golden goose when you thought we were going after just an ugly duckling to kill. I feel like the same thing applies here, where Diamond was going to follow the script, but after learning that this woman is actually directly related to somebody who took one of her own away, her family, she's probably going to take that fight to another level, where what could just be a regular jail beatdown could lead to death. And then Katheryn dies, and then of course Hannah is made, forever the executor of the estate. Because I feel like that was obviously foreshadowed, given the fact that Hannah wanted to take the initiative, and instead of fully relying on, she was always going to rely on Katheryn to do what she wanted with the estate from beyond the jail cell, that is. But at the same time, Hannah didn't want to be completely ignorant to what was going on. That's why she got, was it Brian, again, the character who showed up for a few episodes and Hannah kind of brushed him off. It was the, I think, person who knows her from church, who's also works as somebody who knows about accounting and whatnot. Again, guys, I forgot the name. Basically, it was the guy she brushed off. And, from his lessons and her own cram sessions, she's become more familiar with the terminology and whatnot, which is why she was able to wipe the smirk off of Jim's face when she was, told that she didn't know anything about it. So I feel like it was one of those things where she was sowing her seeds, and then God's going to help her reap the benefits of the harvest time. It's like, hey, I mean, it's like they say, not turn this to a sermon on a Monday, but it's like, what is it? God will never put more on you than you can bear. And I mean, Hannah was obviously nervous and not fully wanting to take on the responsibility and pressure of being the executor. But she decided, instead of just relying on Katheryn as a lifeline, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, phone a friend whenever Katheryn wants to make a decision. I'm going to work hard, so if push comes to shove, I know what I'm doing, instead of just blindly, going to these meetings and just saying, you know what, wait on Katheryn. No, I want to make sure I can follow along, because remember, there was the one, oh, sorry, my chair squeaked, guys, again. Really trying to stay positive, with the whole house thing, because I'm still a little agitated with my lesser resources and surroundings. So trust and believe I miss my other computer chair that's actually more reliable, but hey, here we are. Well, I need to take my own advice. I'm in this situation. Obviously, it's going to work out, because I wouldn't be in this situation if it wasn't more than I can bear. So, haha. But in any case, Katheryn wasn't making fun of Hannah, but she was saying, well, I mean, you really don't, Hannah, it took me years to learn that stuff. I mean, you really don't need to cram it all in. It's like, no, I want to make sure I'm at the top of my game. Okay, well, if you say so. And I mean, when Hannah sets her mind to something, she isn't going to stop. So I really do like the fact that she was putting in that work, because lo and behold, unbeknownst to her, she's going to need to know more than she originally even began to think she did at the beginning of all this, because Katheryn Cryer might die. Now, that's really all I got to say about the Hannah part. It sucks that she loses her friend, but at the end of the day, we need to talk about the Jim case, because of the fact that this bastard did this to himself. Like I said, he probably didn't account for the fact that Diamond would find out that it was Katheryn Cryer, and I mean, that goes back to her arrogance. It's like, hey, I want to let it be known I am Katheryn Cryer. You know what? I run this place. So in her own level of intense ego, she unknowingly gave up her identity to Diamond, and that made it seem like, oh, okay, you know what? Nah, I'm going to beat your ass for what your son did. So I feel like, Katheryn fighting back is probably going to make this fight worse, and she might get killed. So Jim, on the other hand, there was that one promo pic that was released, where he's sad, he has the drink in his hand. That's probably not just for Wyatt, because I think Wyatt's going to die, obviously. But he might get the phone call that his wife got killed in jail by a cellmate. And he's going to realize, oh my God, this is my fault. Then on top of that, that could lead to the final showdown between him and Hannah, where it's like, you know what? I'm going for broke. Katheryn's gone. That means you're in charge of everything. Surrender or your daughter's going to die. That kind of thing. Maybe he has Candace as ransom. So also go back to when Wyatt was in jail, where he had everything orchestrated to teach him a lesson, but then Veronica intervened, and then he got raped, and then it was like, oh crap. So I really do feel like at the end of the day, Katheryn Cryer is going to die. That's my thoughts. I don't want it to happen. I never said she deserved to die. I just feel like she definitely deserved to be behind bars for killing Jennifer Salison. And with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you take a moment to hit like and subscribe, as I requested earlier. And if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.